people? Welcome to United View and welcome to your Manchester United news update here from the stadium 974. I'm actually just finished because Ghana have just lost to Portugal. Ronaldo did his thing, scored in his 5th World Cup. But that's not what this video is about. This is not a match reaction to that. I just needed to kind of check in with you guys about what's going on back at home well, really around the world, but obviously back at home with the situation with the ownership, man. Because obviously we're up for sale, and Apple have come to the forefront, and that's absolutely staggering. Because now what we're going to get, I think, is every man and his dog, every company and their dog linked to Manchester United and by Manchester United. There's also been interest from the owner of Zara. Well, that's one of his companies. But if I just stick to the Apple thing for 1 minute, that would be sensational, because, you know, we've seen reports that they're interested. They've declined to comment as of yet. I think Sky Sports are trying to get hold of them, and they are worth sort of 2 to 3 trillion. I said to Jason earlier today, I said, how many zeros is even trillion? I don't even know. And they could buy Manchester United with what they make in a week, you know, around about £5.6 billion, and it would be something that would be unreal if Apple was to buy Manchester United.
Cristiano! Morocco! Juegos! We wish you good luck for all the Arab teams and Morocco, and I'll see you guys in the next round.
Nice one.
Yeah,
enjoy.
or maybe in the final. See you guys with Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Peace. Peace. Back to Apple. back to Apple. I mean, that's what you get in the World Cup. You get absolute vibes. But yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be absolutely staggering. Look, do I think it's going to happen? I have absolutely no idea. You've got Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who's still sort of sniffing around, like I said, the owner of Zara, and he's got many other companies as well, absolute billionaire as well. And there's talks of Saudi ownership as well. It's going to happen in terms of everyone being linked to buy Manchester United. And it's something we want, obviously. It's something we need. I mean, if Apple was to... what I was trying to do is to kind of contextualise what that would look like with Apple buying Manchester United. Like, I know that they want, like, into the Premier League. They want to inroad into English football in terms of, like, rights. So, you know, Amazon Prime, they've managed to do that and kind of break that monopoly of Sky and BT and stuff like that. But Apple kind of... I just can't... It just sounds weird. Like, but to know that they can just buy Manchester United like that, quick pocket change. I'm not saying it'll be a quick transaction, but what I'm saying is that to know that they've just got the money to do it with ease, that raises your eyebrows. It really does. And I think we're going to be in this situation for a while now. I remember when me and Owen done a show when it was first sort of rumoured that Manchester United could be for sale. Then the Jim Ratcliffe thing started coming up. No, actually, this was way before that, actually. And then I think it was in The Guardian, and they were saying that it's all good that Manchester United may be looking for XYZ, but this is going to take a long time. They're going to have to value the club. They're going to have to agree of how much they think the club's worth. Then they're going to have to sound out potential buyers and get everything together legally and with the paperwork side. So it'll be at least 6 to 9 months before they basically even decide that it's for sale and then announce that. We're only at that stage now where Joel Glazer, or was it Avram Glazer? I don't know, one of the Glazers with the funny hair. I always get them confused. So obviously spoke to a reporter out in America, and obviously even over that, the public statement that's come with Manchester United saying that, you know, they are open for sale. And I know I've done that reaction to it when it was quite raw, and I've had time to think about it more. But it's massively significant that, like, they've actually put it out there that a sale is a potential. They've never done that before. And there's two ways of looking at it. Like I said, there's one side of looking at it like, okay, the Glazers are the Glazers and they don't want to put no more money in their pocket, but they still want to be able to take and don't quite want to let go of Manchester United because it's a cash cow for them. So what we'll do is we'll put a significant amount up for sale, but we'll still own most of it. There's that side of it. Or there's the bit of, well, we need investment. We need to put our money into our own pockets. So actually, we haven't had to do that the whole time we've been here. This is the perfect time to cash out and be up. And then we can wash our hands of it and we can basically let somebody else worry about that. And do you know what? I can't make up my mind because the Glazers are who they are and they operate how they operate and they're very greedy people. They're in a win-win. I could easily see them trying to hang on for every last bit of the club or give away as little as they can while still maintaining the highest amount of control they can, while securing investment from other people. But I can also see them going, right, lovely, pack up 5.6 billion. We bought the club for, I can't even remember how much they bought it. What was it, like 700 million or 500 million, something like that? I can't even remember. But around that, I know that they've made a significant amount more than that and get to walk away without having to put a penny back in. That's also what they're capable of. But it's just gonna be a while before we find out what's going on. This is not gonna be a quick fix. I've still got that feeling that they're gonna hang on to some bit of it. You know, we've been wanting the Glazers out for so long, and now it feels a bit surreal to be in this kind of place of like, it is up for sale. You know, so Jim Ratcliffe was saying, you know, the reason why a bid didn't come in was because Manchester United wasn't for sale. And if Manchester United is not for sale, then nobody can buy it. It's as simple as that. So that kind of went quiet. But now, if you've got serious money and you've got, you know, the ability and the resources and the know-how to be able to buy Manchester United, you can buy it. So I mean, we're even talking about David Beckham. Now, David Beckham, I don't believe has, you know, X amount of billion by himself. But what David Beckham does have is the links and connects and the relationships to be able to, I don't know, facilitate some sort of consortium that could come together as a conglomerate and buy Manchester United. I wouldn't put that past him, but I think that's a little bit out there. And also what we've got to do as well is decipher through a lot of the media links, because you think about it, right? Manchester United, biggest football club in the world. Look what happens in the summer transfer window, just when we want to buy players for between 50 and 150 million, right? Or let's say between 50 and 100 million for argument's sake, right? When it's just about players, you look at the rumour mill that happens online. You look at all of the people that have something to say about it, all of the links to players that never, ever arrive at Manchester United. We're now in an even bigger stage than that. This is even more money we're talking about. This is the sale of the football club that we're talking about. So we're going to get links to literally anyone and everyone, and they're not all going to be true. Some of them are going to be so farcical you can laugh. But some of them, like this Apple one, make your ears just prick up. Like, I'm not going to lie, when I saw Apple, I went, rah, Apple, they're $1 trillion company. Trillions, like, I don't even know how many zeros that is. So for them, and to know that, like I said, they can just buy Man United on just quick pocket change, that's a big thing, man. You know, what imagine that. And you know, to know that they would have the money as well to be able to build a new stadium from scratch, to build a new training ground from scratch, to invest into the team. You know, not from scratch, but obviously just to continually do that, because money literally wouldn't be an issue. I think we'd probably be the richest club in the world. You know, with trillions of pounds. I know, like Newcastle are that at the moment. They say they've got an endless amount of money, endless pot of money. But Manchester United, if they were owned by Apple, we would seriously be in that category. And also, just before I wrap up, there is this situation of like, we do need to make sure that the owners that come in, if it's sold.
Glazers out.
Glazers out. There you go. Glazers out. Who do you think's going to buy Manchester United? Who should buy Manchester United?
I hope David Beckham buys with Ronaldo.
Ronaldo doesn't like us anymore, bro. Well, he likes the fans. He likes the fans.
He likes
but he ain't putting his own money in. He wanted to get out.
But I hope if he wants to come back, this would be the way for him to come back.
Well, as owner.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine Ronaldo buying Manchester United
with Beckham together.
Do you know if Ronaldo come back, he'd give himself another contract and he'll play again?
No, I don't think he'll play. no, but I think he'll be good.
But how happy are you as a Manchester United fan to know that the Glazers potentially want to sell the club, though?
Very happy.
Yeah.
After what Ronaldo actually spoke out about how the situation is inside, and I don't think he'll lie about it, right?
No, listen, as Manchester United fans, we agree. The Glazers have been there far too long, taking money from the club far too long. But here's the question. The Glazers are greedy, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they will sell the club altogether and cash in, or do you think they'll try to sell some of the club whilst securing money to be able to make the club better, but they still own most of it?
Then that doesn't make sense. I think if they're gonna sell it, they're gonna sell it throughout. Yeah, you know,
the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
And get them out.
Yeah. Out, totally out.
Some Manchester United fans, especially in the UK and around the world and other places, they're worried about like different types of investment. You know, sometimes Manchester United fans, you know, they laugh at Manchester City. They say it's all you bought it, and Chelsea, oh, you bought it.
Yeah.
Do you care about that? If we get a massive, I don't know, Middle Eastern family or Dubai or anywhere, I don't know. Do you care?
No, I don't care at all. As long as we win trophies. We've not been doing that for such a long time now.
Yeah. And lastly, what do you think of Eric Ten Hag since I've got you?
He's good.
Yeah.
I think he's good. He's got the team together. The lads are, motivated among themselves. They're pushing each other. If there are two players in a single position, they're fighting for that position.
Yes.
So it's good.
And what do you think about Ronaldo now? I know he's not our player anymore. How did you feel about it?
Sad, to be honest. Yeah, huge Ronaldo fan. But yeah.
Was it the right decision?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but I hope he goes to a place where he can just tap in, which is what he does. He does good, and it's not a bad thing, right? I mean, not everybody can do that. Be at the right place at the right time. So
and he's broke another record here tonight as well.
Yeah,
This is what he does, isn't it?
Yeah.
Listen, my friend, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the World Cup, bro.
Where do I see this?
United View.
United.
You check it out worldwide. Love that. Thank you, bro. Yes, there you go. 100%. Make sure you subscribe, friends, guys. Manchester United fans all around the world. There you go. And he's saying, look, I don't care who buys the club. I don't care what the money is, as long as we win trophies. He said he wants David Beckham to buy the club with Ronaldo. Unbelievable. I don't want to see that. But anyway, we'll see. Smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know your thoughts on Apple potentially buying Manchester United. I'm out of it. Peace.